What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you my 80s Chevy Blazer that I'm working on. This is probably, actually there's no probably to it, just my absolute favorite build that has been lost now for a good 6 months probably. I mentioned in another video a while back that my Mercury on this one got put in a box together so I could clean my desk off because it was so cluttered up I couldn't see anything, basically just like it looks right now. I gotta clean that up again soon, but anyway, couldn't find what I'd done with the box. Couldn't remember. I just happened to stumble across it like about a week ago. The interior tub is the only thing of this that I've had sitting around, and I knew I was going to be using it, and it's been in the purple pond for almost 3 weeks. And I've got most of the paint off, but not all of it gone off the dash as well. Got all of it off the body, and this was not even a kit, it was just a model I found on eBay. It was I can't even call it pre-built. It had been built in the past. It was just a box of parts. I got 2 of these, which was very few parts. Neither of them had a hood. I've got a resin hood on it now that I built a mold for to build or cast myself, and it doesn't look very good, but I'm gonna have to work with it unless I go buy one of the snowplow trucks, which I have one of those kits. It's the exact same hood, but I hate to buy another kit just to get the hood. I have one plastic hood, but I was planning on using it on another model that it actually goes to. But who knows, I may use it on this. The grill on this is just sitting there. This is probably the grill I'm going to use. I've gotten all the paint off it. It just came out of the purple pond today. Probably going to cut out each of these inside pieces and try to find some kind of wire mesh or something to go behind that. The hood needs a lot of work. If I use this one, it broke here, had a little nipple that formed, and it's done it on the 3 that I've tried to cast, and I have no idea why. Well, that's the best one out of the 3. A real low stance is the way I plan on keeping it. This, I noticed today, now that I've gotten the paint off, it was warped real bad right here, like pushed in and down. So I had to take a cigarette lighter, heat it up real hot, and actually stretch it back out. So I'm going to do a lot of sanding, a lot of putty, or fill that back in, get it back right. I guess in the long run it'll be worth it. This is the subwoofer setup I've got going right now. Sub box. You can see I've built the deck plate and everything now. Cut the back of this bed out to cover the wheels. And not much other than that's been done to the interior. I got the front roll pan on. I didn't have a bumper for this, but it was okay because I didn't plan on using a bumper anyway. I just smoothed it off. This used to stick out a little further here, and I just trimmed it off, made it smooth. Need a little putty and a little more sanding, but other than that, it's pretty smooth. Let's see if I can get this interior out. Exactly what I've done. Here goes the dash. This is what I meant by I can't get it clean. Still got some that just won't come off same way, but the front here. Probably mount my amp and stuff here, compressor, air tanks, stuff like that. I haven't decided if I'm going to open the doors up on this one yet. I am leaning towards it. Probably will in the long run. That was my all custom built, scratch built frame, except using NASCAR suspension parts off of a NASCAR though. Except for those upper 8 arms, I had to build those because I broke the ones on the NASCAR. It too was a used just parts car that I bought, and I broke them trying to get it off, so I had to build a couple upper ones. But the lower ones, you know, have to give that part a dip in the purple pond one day. Get all the paint off of it, which I should have done beforehand, but I just discovered the magic of purple pond here about a month ago, so that's why I've been using it so much. The only other thing I've done today is I got my 32 Phaeton body painted, a Krylon raspberry color, and just a few handful of parts there. It's the only thing I've done today. I've got some decals I'm going to put on that, let them seal up, and then clear coat the whole thing. But yeah, that's all I've been up to, guys. Thought I'd show you later.